Top of inning number 7. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Gene Segura will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And this will be fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Scooter Gennett will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Crisp is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Aramis Ramirez will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Hard hit towards center. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Ryan Braun will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Now the 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And now here 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd. Forced to settle for 1. Brandon Moss will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Fouled straight back. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And this ball will be chopped foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
And I think this rain is definitely complicating matters out there. it's really coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. And you know, when you're out there blinking and trying to keep the water out of your eyes and the rain's dripping off of your helmet, it's making your grip really slick. It's a tough situation for any hitter to be in, and it's no picnic for the pitcher out there either. But he was the strong one in this case and won this battle.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And guys, I think the heavy stuff has arrived. This has got to be as hard as we've seen all afternoon.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And that is going to be his third hit so far, as this is lined into left for a base hit.
He's been a thorn in their side all game long. He's got 3 of their 5 hits now. They just can't seem to get him out.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Davis is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Josh Donaldson will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Oh, and he puts some muscle into this one. High and deep out to center field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. Winds up costing.
Josh Reddick will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. All hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Braun is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jonathan Lucroy will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Tom Malone will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Line hard into left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Carlos Gomez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a line drive to left. Cespedes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Coco Crisp will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Fouled back. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it into third with a triple. And now the tying run's 90 feet away with nobody out.
That's taken quite a risk when you represent the tying run leading off an inning. If he gets thrown out at third, he might have to answer some questions back in that dugout, but he's confident he could get there, and sure enough, he made the right call.
Dustin Pedroia will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, you talk about kicking off an inning with a bang. That runner sitting over there at third with nobody out, he can just walk home as he's in to score easily on the RBI double.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 53, Brandon Kinsley.
Now here's Tulowitzki with a ball hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki, and they take a 7-5 lead. Chris Davis will stand in. He popped out in his last time. On the ground to third. And he'll have himself a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Hiram Burgos will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Brandon Moss will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Buster Posey will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will be a foul ball and it's still 0-2. 0-2 once more. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 2 out with a man at first. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Ricky Weeks will stand in, needing to get things started.